I am a Seahawks fan. Have been my entire life. When I was a kid, I wanted to play for the Seahawks. I grew up in Kitsap County, which is it doesn't touch because it's divided by some water, but it's right there, pushed up against King County, which is where Seattle is. And I've weirdly never been to a Seahawks game. My parents weren't people that did stuff like that, and I now am just too damn cheap to buy a ticket for a worse view than you get from your couch on your TV. And but nonetheless, I am a diehard Seahawks fan. I know everything in and out about the team. I have for very many years now. And the new regime change as of the last year, with Geno Smith as our quarterback, having lost Bobby Wagner. Well, in particular, I'm not going to say that I don't like it, but I do. I was very skeptical to lose Russell Wilson, which now and through retrospect, I'm very happy about. Still, shout out to Russell Wilson, number 3. I still love you, bro. Try your best to stay humble and try your best to know that you don't know everything, and that you, as well as every other human being on this planet, need guidance. And I just hope and pray, because I know you're still a good player. I know that you still got it in there. I know that it's, in my opinion, just the fame and the fortune that's gotten to you. And the thing I would ask of you is to stop comparing yourself to other people and compare yourself to Russell Wilson. Because the Russell Wilson that I watched play 5, 6, 7 years ago is one of the best players I've ever seen. And it's because he played how Russell Wilson plays. He wasn't playing how Drew Brees plays. He wasn't playing how Peyton Manning plays. But anyways, off that topic. Bobby Wagner has just been released by the Los Angeles Rams. And I know that there's a grace period or something like that. I don't know if it's a grace period, but it's just a time right now where it would be tampering if he was spoken to, because speaking to his agent, which is him. And so it's not allowed currently. You can't talk to him yet about coming. But as a Seahawks fan and as a person whom has a lot of friends that are Seahawks fans, I know one thing's for sure, and that's that we would all love to see you back there, big guy. In the middle of that field, we haven't forgotten about you. And I think it's unfortunate that what's happened in the NFL over the last 5 years and the value of a middle linebacker has decreased exponentially as compared to when you came into the league, you know, when you were talked. And let's not forget that Bobby Wagner was talked about as being one of the best linebackers ever in an era where Ray Lewis was still playing. In an era where, I don't want to talk to, was Brian Urlacher still playing? But if he was, Brian Urlacher was still playing. Levante David, whom is a very underrated player. Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly. Bobby Wagner was the first team All-Pro over all of these guys. And I know that Bobby Wagner isn't the Micah Parsons, the Ray Lewis style, where he's getting all these turnovers and getting all these sacks. But there is one thing that's for sure, and it's that Bobby Wagner is probably the most destructive middle linebacker in NFL history when it comes to snuffing the run. And as a former player myself, there is a certain level of instincts that you have to have in order to be that player. There is a certain level of natural-born talent that you have to have. You have to just have a nose for that football, for that gap, for exactly where it's going, you know, and especially in an era where a lot of teams are running a lot of motion, you know, because you run a motion from the right side, you see the guy following him, then you know that it's man-to-man, you know, and there's so many different things that are going on, and there's so many ways that common-day offenses are getting the information out of what's going on the field, that playing middle linebacker is freaking hard. And it's harder than it's ever been, especially in such a pass-heavy league where you're constantly having to worry about a pass over a run. And to be one of the best run-stopping players in this modern era is one of the most difficult things that you can do. And I know that it's undervalued because of how much of a pass-heavy league it is. But, Bobby, we appreciate you. We love you. And if you decide to come back, I will buy one of your jerseys. I'll tell you that. Promise you that right now. But come home, baby. And I know I'm speaking for a lot of Seahawks fans. Not all of them. Not all of them. I was just having a conversation on Facebook about it just a couple days ago. Some people saying let him stay gone. It's not, and I couldn't disagree more. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, even if it's a wrong opinion. But everybody's entitled to their own damn opinion. And my son is acting up. As you know, this is the Angry Dad Sports Talk. And so, Bobby, come on home, baby. Russ, I want to see you. I want to see you take that division over Patty Mahomes. As much as I love Patty, I'd love to see him just get second place. And so, come on home, big guy, 5'4" B-Wags. And I'm really looking forward to the future weeks and seeing what happens because I think that you would be a great addition to our Seahawks. Or I wouldn't even addition, just be a retaking, a reenactment, a reunion, a reminisce. I can't wait, and I hope and pray that you come home. And so with that, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks again. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and there'll be more videos to come. Thank you.